I've been down some broken roads, carried things I never showed, tried to fix what I had done, fought my battles on the run, told myself I'd be okay, learned to hide the cracks away, but the truth kept finding me, wouldn't let me be. There were days I lost my way, turned my back and walked away, chose the dark when light was near, listened more to doubt than fear. Still somehow through every fall, through the silence of it all, there was something standing by. I wouldn't say goodbye. He never gave up on me, even when I couldn't see all the things I'd come to be. He stayed, he never gave up on me. Through the worst inside of me, through the mess I couldn't clean, he stayed. I've stood still in hospital halls, watched life hang by fragile cause, held a hand and let it go, felt a kind of hurt, you know. There were nights I couldn't pray, didn't have the words to say, still somehow in that quiet place I could feel his grace. So if I reach that final line and I leave this world behind, he never gave up on me. Not one step, not one degree, through every lost memory, he stayed. He never gave up on me. And I see it differently, looking back so honestly. He stayed. I ain't proud of all I've done, but I know I'm not the one who kept holding on so tight. Through every night, he never gave up on me. trying not to fall apart, chasing things that didn't last, running hard from my own past. I wore confidence like clothes, but underneath nobody knows how close I came to letting go. Further down that road, I said things I can't erase, seen regret I couldn't face, took my chances, lost my way, left some debts I couldn't pay. Still somehow through all that mess, through the weight I can't confess, something held me when I slipped, but wouldn't loosen grip. I didn't walk alone, even when I thought I did. Through every place I shouldn't have been, I wasn't alone. I didn't walk alone. Through the nights I couldn't pray, when I couldn't find the words to say, I wasn't alone. I stood by a hospital bed, heard the quiet words they said, held a hand and watched it fade. Nothing left but what we prayed. There were questions with no sound, heavy silence all around. Still somehow inside that room, peace would break through. So if my time comes sooner than I planned, and I let go of all I've held in hand, I didn't walk alone. Not a single step I've made, through every loss and every grave, I wasn't alone. I didn't walk alone, and I see it clearer now. Every why and every how, I wasn't alone. I ain't proud of everything, but I've seen what mercy brings. It don't wait for you to be strong, it meets you where you've gone. I didn't walk alone, from the first breath to this day. Even when I lost my way, I wasn't alone. I didn't walk alone. And when I reached that final mile, I'll just rest there for a while. I'm going home. Looking back now, every step, somebody was there. move like I used to move. Takes a while to lace these shoes. Morning light through a quiet room carries more than it used to. There's a weight in the years gone by, names I speak and wonder why. Some still here, some long gone, still I carry on. I've been stubborn, I've been blind, turned away more than a few times. Said I'd figure this life alone, built a world of my own. But every road that let me fall, every night beneath those stars, something kept on pulling me through. Even when I never knew, he never left my side. Through the lows and through the highs, through the truths I tried to hide, he stayed near. He never left my side. When I ran and when I tried to live this life with all my pride, he stayed near. I've held hands at hospital beds, heard the things that doctors said, watched a goodbye I wasn't ready for, felt my whole world torn. There were nights I couldn't pray, didn't have the words to say. Still somehow in the silence deep, peace would cover me. So if my voice begins to fade and I don't have the strength to say he never left my side, even then he'll be my guide. When I cross that final line, he'll be near. He never left my side, not for one step of this ride. And I see it clearer now, through the years, oh. I ain't lived a perfect way, got some debts I couldn't pay, but mercy walked me through it all, never let me fall. He never left my side, from the first breath to this time, through every wrong and every right, he stayed near. He never left my side. And when I close my eyes tonight, I won't fear the other side. He'll be there, looking back, I see it clear. All along, he was here. Sunrise ain't as early now, takes a minute just to stand. Coffee shakes a little in these weather working hands. Got more yesterdays than tomorrows. That's just how it goes. But I ain't counting losses, I'm counting what I know. I've buried friends I thought would stay, held my babies on their first day. mistakes I can't undo. Watch the Lord bring me through. This life ain't been all easy, but it's been honest, it's been real. And through every turning valley, He's been closer than I feel. So when the evening shadows fall and I hear that quiet call, when my work is done and my race is run, when I lay these burdens down, I'm going home. Not because I earned my way, not because I got it right, but because He carried me through every fight. When my work is done, I'm going home. I ain't scared of crossing over. Ain't no fear in my chest. I've talked to Him too many years to doubt what comes next. If I close my eyes one night and don't wake the morning sun, that just means my wandering down here is done. I'll leave these boots by the bedside and stop into the light. When my work is done and my race is won, when this old heart finally slows, I'll go home. Through mercy, wide and storm, through love that's led me on, I'll trade this faithful side. When my work is done, tell my children, don't you cry. There's no goodbye, just see you by and by. Every prayer we pray down here ain't wasted. They disappear. When my work is done and my song is sung, if my last breath speaks His name, that's enough. I walk this road long and slow, and there's one thing that I know: He'll be waiting at the door. When my work is done, I ain't rushing, I ain't afraid, just trust Him. When my work is done, I'm going home. I'm going home. Slammed a few doors in my time, crossed some holy lines, told myself I didn't care if you were even there. Took your name in empty ways, turned my back for better days, ran as far as I could see. Thought I'd finally broken free, but freedom felt a lot like change. Different town, same old pain. led me back to sacred ground. There were nights I felt that call, soft as rain against the wall. Didn't matter where I'd be, you kept coming after me. Yeah, you kept coming after me. Through the bars and through the doubt, through the lies I talked about, I ran hard, but I could see you kept coming after me. Not with thunder, not with shame, not with anger, not with blame, just a mercy strong and slow, wouldn't let my story go. Every time I hit the ground, every time I thought I'd drown, somehow love still carried me. You kept coming after me. Lord, you kept coming after me. When I swore I'd gone too far, when I wore my deepest scars, right there in my misery, you kept coming after me. I wasn't looking, I wasn't praying, I wasn't faithful, still you were staying. I wasn't worthy, I wasn't clean, but love kept walking right toward me. You kept coming after me. Yes, you kept coming after me. From my youth to silver hair, you were always right there. Now I stand here finally free. You kept coming, you kept coming, you kept coming after me. If you think you're too far gone, like you outrun heaven's song, take it from a man who tried. You can't outrun that kind of love. He'll keep coming after you. Kept coming after you. You kept coming after me. If you think you're too far gone, like you've outrun heaven's song, take it from a man who tried. You can't outrun that kind of love. He'll keep coming after you. You kept coming after me.
mother gave me news last spring. Didn't like the sound of it. Bill stacked high on the kitchen table. Didn't know how I'd handle it. Truck broke down, roof leak rain. Pressure coming hard and plain. Some nights I just sat there staring, too tired for praying. I won't lie, I felt that fear whispering loud in my ear. Said, this is where you finally fall. You ain't that strong at all, but I've been down that road before. Face on that cold floor, and every time I hit that ground, mercy came around. I'm still standing. Yeah, I'm still standing. Not because I never fell, but because heaven held my hand through the fire, through the strain, through the loss and through the pain. Devil thought he had the win, but I'm still standing. Hair turned gray, steps got slow. Got more past than road to go. But I've seen too much to doubt what faith is all about. It ain't loud, it ain't proud. It don't always draw a crowd. Sometimes it's just a quiet man, still doing what he can. Oh, I'm still standing. Lord, I'm still standing. Not by strength, that's mine alone, but by grace I don't command. When the storm tried to roll me thin, when the wave came crashing in, it should have been the end. But I'm still standing. When my body says give in, still standing. When my hope is wearing thin, still standing. When I don't know how I'll win, still standing. By His mercy, not my spin, I'm still standing. I'm still standing. Yes, I'm still standing. If you're breathing, there's a chance. He's still got a plan. Through the struggle, through the bend, through the breaking, He can mend. I've seen where my help begins, and I'm still standing. Not perfect, not proud, just grateful. I'm still standing. their little weight around. Folks would nod when I walk by, look me straight there in the eye. But pride can turn a steady hand, make a fool of any man. One bad choice, then one more flame, ashes where I stood in shame. Whispers travel fast and low, truth gets bent wherever it goes. I stopped showing up on Sundays, didn't have much left to say. Sat alone in the back row once, felt like everybody knows. Head hung down, heart full of blame. He called my name, nah, he called my name. Not in anger, not in blame. He called my name when I thought I was too far gone, when I couldn't fix what I'd done. Through the guilt and through the shame, he called my name. Didn't come with excuses ready, didn't stand proud or steady, just a man with trembling hands, trying hard to understand why mercy walks where sinners fall, why love still answers when I call. I deserve the cold, the rain, but he called my name. Yes, he called my name, right there in my deepest stain. He called my name, didn't write me off the page, didn't close a book and read. Through the wreckage I became. He called my name. I heard it quiet in my soul, like distant church bells, soft and low. Not loud thunder, not bright flame, just mercy speaking my name. He called my name. He called my name when I had no one left to claim. He called my name. I'm still standing here today, not because I found my way, but grace refused to play the same. He called my name. He called my name. If you think you're too far down, if you lost your ground in town, there's a love that stays the same. He'll call your name. He called your name. Ooh. He called your name. for change on a Monday night. Tuesday looked the same. Bills still stacked on the table. Nothing moving in my name. I said, Lord, are you listening? 'Cause I don't see no sign. Heaven felt so quiet in this worried heart of mine. I sang the songs on Sunday, shook every preacher's hand, said God is good with a smile, but I didn't understand why the door stayed closed, why the tears still came, why the fire I used to feel didn't burn the same. But just because I couldn't see it didn't mean you weren't there. Just because I couldn't feel it didn't mean you didn't care. You were working all along, even when I thought you were gone. Behind the silence, behind the wait, behind every not yet and too late, I was doubting, holding on. But you were working along. One day I look back over all the roads I walked through. Every closed door saved me from something I never knew. That job I didn't get, that move that fell apart, every broken season was shaping up my heart. Now I see what I couldn't get, now I know what I didn't know. You were building something better underneath the no. You were working all along, through the right and through the wrong, through the nights I lost my song, through the days that felt too long. I was weak, but you were strong. You were working all along. When I couldn't see your hand,
You were working,
when I couldn't understand,
you were working,
in the waiting, in the pain,
nothing wasted.
nothing vain. I thought you left me on my own, but you were working on. You were working all along. Yes, you were working all along. Every tear and every fall, you were there through it all. Now my doubt has turned to song. You were working all along.
I thought heaven was silent. Turns out it was just patient.
You were working all along.
I've been sitting on this porch, watching days roll by real slow. Got a past I can't ignore, places only I would know. Some were good, some went wrong, some I carried far too long. Thought I had to fix it all before I heard the call. There were years I chased my name, tried to outrun guilt and shame, built my walls up tall and wide, kept the truth outside. But every time I hit that end, when I broke and couldn't mend, something met me in that place, didn't turn away. Right where mercy found me, in the middle of my fall, when I had no strength at all. It found me right where mercy found me. Not when I was standing tall, but down low against the wall. It found me. I've seen friends just fade away, heard the words no one can say, held on tight, then let them go. That's just life, I know. There were nights I questioned why, stared at heaven dry, still somehow without a sound, peace would come around. So if this road runs out tonight, and I step beyond that line, right where mercy found me, that's exactly where I'll stand. Not by my own steady hand, it found me right where mercy found me. I don't need to understand, I just know the way I am. It found me. Yeah, I ain't stronger than my past, I just learned what really lasts. It wasn't me that held on tight, I was held that whole time. Right where mercy found me, that's the story I'll still tell. Pulled me up when I just fell. It found me right where mercy found me. And when I say my last goodbye, I won't feel what's on the other side. It found me. Didn't earn it, didn't plan it, but it reached me right where I was.
20 years on that dotted line, coffee in a paper cup, shook hands, kept my head up. Then the market turned, the numbers fell, phones went quiet, couldn't sell. Auction day, that hammer sound echoed hard when it hit the ground. Boxed my desk in a cardboard crate, drove home slow, sat at the gate. Didn't wanna face that door, didn't feel like me no more. Man's pride runs deep and wide, hard to lose what you build with pride. I said, Lord, where you at? You see this mess, you see me flat. Didn't hear thunder, didn't see a sign, just a quiet strength that wasn't mine. He built me back, piece by piece, from the broken pride to a different beat. Took these hands that used to brag, put humility where I used to brag. What the world tore down so fast, he built me back. Started small, odd jobs here and there, learning how to kneel in prayer. Less about the name I made, more about the debts he paid. Found my worth ain't in a chair, behind some polished office glare. It's in waking up and knowing who walks beside me through and through. Losing everything I own, show me what I really own. He built me back, stronger bone, not the man I was, but one he's grown. Took my failure, took my past, made a future out of that. I thought I'd never rise from that crash, but he built me back. When my money was gone, he built me back. When my pride was wrong, he built me back. When my friends moved on, he built me back. When all I had was a broken song, he built me back. He built me back, not the same. Different heart, different name. If you're standing in the wreckage of what you used to have, hold on, brother, what he rebuilds lasts. He built me back. I lost the business, but I found my soul, and that's a trade I'd make again. He built me back. He built me back. I've been up before the sun, trying to outrun what I'd done. Carried weight I couldn't shake, every choice, every mistake. Told myself I'd be alright, kept it hidden out of sight. But the truth don't fade away, it just waits. There were roads
roads I shouldn't take, promises I didn't keep, faces I still can't forget, nights that steal a little sleep. I went farther than I planned, lost the grip of who I am. Still somehow when I went astray, somebody stayed. Somebody stayed when I pushed the world away, when I couldn't even pray. Somebody stayed. Somebody stayed, didn't leave me in that place, didn't turn his face away. Somebody stayed. I stood still in empty rooms, heard the echo of bad news, watched a goodbye come too fast, tried to make a moment last. There were days I lost my ground, no clear answers anywhere around. Still in silence, unexplained, peace remained. So if tonight becomes that line where I leave this world behind, somebody stay every step along the way, through the nights and through the days. Somebody stay. Somebody stay, and I see it clearer now, even through the why and how. Oh, somebody stay. I ain't strong the way I seem, I've been held more than I dreamed. It wasn't me that found my way. And when I cross that river wide, I won't fear the other side. Somebody stay. Looking back through it all, I was never on my own.
Chair still sitting by the window, coffee cup turned upside down. I still wait before the sunrise, half expecting you around. 30 years of me and you, now this house don't sound the same. Every room holds echoes, whispering your name. I still fold the Sunday bulletin, still park on our same side. Folks say time will heal it, but time just lets it ride. There's a picture on the dresser from when our hair was dark. Now I talk to you in silence when the day turns into dark. I'll see you again. Oh, I'll see you again. This goodbye ain't the end. I'll see you again. When this road runs out of men, when this broken heart can mend, by the grace that covers sin, I'll see you again. Some nights I feel you near me, like a hand I cannot hold. I thank the Lord He gave me all those years of growing old. We had our storms and hard days, said some words we both regret, but love outlived the trouble, and it hasn't failed me yet. I ain't afraid of getting older, I ain't afraid of pain. If heaven holds your laughter, then a day don't get it. I'll see you again. Yes, I'll see you again. Where no goodbye can break, and no sorrow lingers in. Where my final breath is spent, when my knees no longer bend, I walk through mercy's door, and I'll see you again. But I'll see you again. Oh, I'll see you again. You used to sit right by my side, little hands, eyes open wide, sang them hymns in a wooden pew, believed every word was true. Now your room's just painted walls, no more late night hallway calls. You say you got your own road now, I just nod somehow. I've heard the tone inside your voice, like faith ain't really your first choice. You talk like you don't need a thing, like life don't answer to a king. I won't fight you, I won't force. Love don't run that kind of course. But every night before I sleep, I still drop down on these knees. I'm still praying for you, even when you don't believe like you used to. When you say you're doing fine on your own, when you don't call home, I ain't preaching, I ain't pushing through. I'm just talking to the one who carried you, no matter where you run to. I'm still praying for you. I know this world can look so bright when you're young and chasing lights. I've walked that road, I know that bend. Some turns don't look like dead ends. There were nights I broke God's heart. Thought I was clever, thought I was smart, and somebody must have prayed me through before I ever knew. So I trust the same mercy now. It's reaching where you are somehow. I'm still praying for you. Through every door you wander through. When the laughter fades at night, when you're searching for what's right, you may forget what you once knew. But heaven hasn't forgotten you. Till the day faith feels true, I'm still praying for you. Every mile between us, I'm praying. Every doubt you're living, every tear you don't show, I'm praying. Every place you go, I'm praying. I'm still praying for you. Not from fear, but love that's true. I trust the seeds we planted then ain't done growing yet, my friend. And if I don't live to see the proof, I still believe he's chasing you till my last breath passes through. I'll be praying for you. You're still my child, and you're still his too. And I'm still praying for you. Still praying for you.